Hey guys, Lindsay with the Scrap Room here. Today I thought I would show you how you can make a printable bunting banner using Canva's free online design program. This is a really easy project. It's not going to take you a lot of time and effort. All you need to create your banner is some digital paper designs, and we're going to utilize the Frame Maker app through Canva. Now you can use one of Canva's frames for this. They've got a whole bunch of different ones to choose from. A simple rectangle or a triangle. They would look great, but I really wanted to make like one of the bunting banners that has the little triangle in at the bottom of it, and they didn't have that. So first, before we add our digital papers to make this banner, I'm going to show you how to make a frame for this bunting banner template. So first, pop over to the left menu bar there and click on the apps icon. And once that comes up, there's a little search bar up at the top, and we're just going to type in Frame Maker. That's going to pull up a bunch of different apps. That first one there should be the Frame Maker app, and you can just click on it. Now they've got an upgraded version, so you can create all different kinds of shapes. You can just upload your picture, but we're not going to do that. We're going to just use the free version, and we're going to create our own little bunting banner design because it's pretty simple. So click on the shapes, and we're going to use that rectangle that's a little bit more narrow at the top. And then you want to make sure that it's got an odd amount of columns so that you can easily center that triangle in the bottom that we're going to add. And you want snap to grid to be on so that you can make sure everything's lined up right. And from there, you can just grab the corners of the design and make sure that the edges are straight and that they're aligned correctly, and drag them over to make the basic rectangle shape, and then find that dot that's in the center at the bottom and double click right there, and it's going to add another node to your design, and you can bring that up a little bit in the center to create that triangle. And from there, click the purple button to add it to your design. Once your new bunting banner design is in your document, you can click on the corners to resize it and center it as needed. And from there, it's super simple. All you need to do is upload your digital paper designs and click and drag one of the papers into the frame. Now, presumably, you're going to want your bunting banner to have a little bit more variety than this one design. So if you notice down at the bottom, it shows you your pages that you're working on. And if you select the page, you can go up and duplicate the page. You can also just click on the box and then hit Control D, Control D, Control D, and it'll repeat that as many times as you need it to make the length of bunting banner that you want. I'm going to make this one have 12 different designs to it so that we can give it kind of like a red, white, blue, red, white, blue, red, white, blue repeating pattern, but with different red, white, and blues, if that makes sense. So if you go onto the left menu bar and click on Upload, you can click on the purple button that pops up within the Upload menu to upload your digital paper designs. I've already done that, so mine are all here. And this is where you just select the paper design that you want and drag it into the frame. Easy peasy. If you want to change the appearance of that digital paper in the frame, all you need to do is double click on the frame, and then it's going to show you the entire piece of digital paper, and you can slide it around within that frame so that you can get kind of a different look. It makes it so you can use the same digital paper for different buntings that look different. I used one of my patriotic digital paper packs for this tutorial. I'll go ahead and drop a link to it in my shop in the comments below, but you could use any digital paper pack for this. You can make banners for anniversaries, Christmas, birthday, Halloween, just any paper pack that you want to turn into a bunting banner for, just use the same process. Now, if you want to add text to your banner, that's really easy to do. I'm not actually going to do that for this project. I'm just making a plain bunting banner. But if you did want to add text, all you need to do is click on the text icon in the left menu bar, and then that's going to open up their text menu. And from there, you just click on, you can either add a text box or you can use some of the text options pairings that they've already got available there. I normally just add a text box and then design it myself, pick out the font and the color. They've got a lot of different effects that you can choose from. I've done a lot of other videos that include how to add text to things, which is why I'm not going to include it in this one. But yeah, it's another great way that you can easily personalize this for a holiday or a special occasion. If you're all done with your banner, you can click on share in the upper right hand corner to download it to your device or computer. But first, I'm going to add little marks to show where to punch holes in this in case you want to run a string through it. And that's really easy to do. You just go over to the elements in the left hand column and find the circle. And then make a little circle that's about 1/4 of an inch wide. That way, if you use like a 1/2 inch hole punch, you won't see the mark. And put it up in one of the upper corners to indicate like where you want to punch it at, just ballpark. It doesn't have to be exact. And then you're going to want to have it in the other corner as well so it doesn't hang lopsided. So select your circle and hit Control C and Control V to copy paste it. And notice the smart guides that pop up when you move that design. Make sure that it's level with the first circle and then just kind of put it about in the other corner where you want it to be. It doesn't need to be centered. We're going to do that in just a second. It's really important though that the holes are at the same height so that your banner hangs level. And once you've done that, click on one of the circles and hit Shift and click on the other to highlight or select both of the dots at the same time, and hit Control G to group them together. And once they're grouped together, you can right click on one of the circles and go to Align and center it. And as long as your bunting banner is centered and your holes are centered, they're going to be even on your bunting banner. Now, adding these dots to all your pages is really simple. Just click on it to select the grouping, hit Control C to copy it, and then down at the bottom on the page thumbnails, just click the next page and hit Control V. And that's going to paste it into the next page. Then just keep doing that across the bottom of the document till all your pages are done. You can also do this at the beginning with your original page before you duplicate the pages. But I wanted to be able to save it both ways, and I didn't want to have to go back in and delete them all back off. So for me, it was easier to just add them at the end. But you can do whichever is easier for your project that you're working on. When your banner's all done, click on Share in the upper right-hand corner and then click on Download. And from there, you can pick the format that you want to download it in, probably either PDF or PNG for this one. And then you can download it to your device. And I recommend printing this on cardstock just so it's got a little bit more durability to it. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a like and make sure you've subscribed. And I will see you next time. Bye.